Yeah, yeah. Shout out everybody in the chat. Y'all know what time it is. Pull up on me. Goddamn sneak attack. Yes, sir. Shout out Elaine. I see you early morning. Shout out Marcos Cash. Say wake and bake. Nigga, I've been up. I've been up since 5 o'clock. I've been on the bake, nigga. I'm a slow roast turkey by the end. If you talking about wake and bake, nigga, I've been on the cook on the goddamn clock. Shout out everybody in this bitch early. Yeah, this is a sneak attack. Make no mistake about this shit. Shout out everybody in here already. Step on the like button. Share it live. Let them know we in here. Subscribe if you new. We got a lot to talk about today. This is a back to back today. This is a first of a back to back. Make no mistake about it. Pull up on me. Share it live. Let them know we in here. Nadar. What's poppin'? Shout out Marcos Cash. Rick Phillips. I see you, my G. Shout out Rashid Allah. Say Bryce will be the starter. We will win. Okay, then. Okay, then. We gonna talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about it. Shout out Kendall Johnson. Say trade for Stroud. Hey, look, we're gonna talk about that also in due time. Shout out Justin L. Shout out my guy Rockhead81. Say yeah, yeah. Mike Mosley. Knock. What's poppin'? What poppin' with you, Knock? Shout out AJ Brooks. Shout out Domo Smith. King Reese. We in this bitch. Shout out Pete Phillip. Yes, sir. Trey. Hey, Fofo Trey. What's hood? What hood with you? Justin L. Mike Williams. Say 0 and 4. Okay then, nigga. Okay then, Mike. You already on that dumb shit this morning. We can get into it. This is the first installment of Flexing Fridays. Goddamn it, flex on them. If they come in here popping shit, look, we taking big shots today. We doing all that. Everything going down today. This the first installment of Flex on them Fridays. Make no mistake about that. Shout out Mike Williams. Who else we got in it, bitch? Shout out Jimmy Russo. Say early before work check in. Yes, sir. Get with me. You know what time it is. Shout out Nick Short. I see you, my G. Shout out Marcos Cash. Again on that wake and bake. I'm already there. I'm about twisting nothing. Elaine in this bitch say, I told you he was starting. Oh, shit. Oh shit. Shout out Andrew. Say Uncle Morning Coffee. Yeah, yeah, I got mine right here. I got mine right here. Hey, no bullshit, Andrew. You know what time it is. Shout out Biscuit. Shout out Glenn White. Shout out Sean. What up with you? You in this bitch? Pull up. Nadar, I see you. Juice 31. MJ. Serene. Pull up. Kendall Johnson say, I've been rocking with you for a minute, all the way. Yeah, yeah, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, man. Shout out Darian Miller. We in it bit. By the way, before we get into it, the meet and greet in October 28th, coming up in Charlotte. We almost at full capacity as far as our RSVP limit or max. I just want y'all to know that. So to those that want to be at that meet and greet in Charlotte, October 28th, I'm gonna tell you something. You don't need to wait around. You know you want to be there. Simple. You got a RSVP, and the RSVP is $50 to the fucking cash app. Shout out Tola Duncan. I know you locking in. Tola done locked up another. Tola done been at every meet and greet I thrown this year. Shout out my guy Tola Duncan. Shout out my guy Shamar Shownuff Smith. Shout out Donna B. Shout out my guy 704 Liquor House Talk. I mean, hey, Road Warrior. Shit, I done linked with my guy 704 about 3-4 times already this year. We talking preseason and during season. But I made sure to have my meet and greet, my first installment, my meet and greet in Greensboro. I made sure to do that before the season started, before training camp. But you know, Shout out to everybody that was there. Charles Houston, I see you in the chat. Say, I'm a Texan fan, but I love this podcast. You supposed to. You supposed to. Step on that goddamn like button. Subscribe. Let your homeboy know. Let a motherfucker know where you at, what time it is over here. Let them know. We got y'all coming. Make no mistake about that. Y'all want the menu here soon. Bunch of you Texan fans in the chat. Bunch of you Texan fans fuck with me. I love you to death. I love you to death. You wait till that Dallas game come around. Watch all these fucking Cowboy fans be in the cut. They'll pull up. They go pull up, and I got something for them. I got something for every one of them up. Every one of them. We finna get into it. He say, Unc on the way to 3K. Let's get it. You goddamn right. Shout out D Cash. Hey, look, make no mistake about it, man. We trying to do something over here. This is not a game. This is a movement. Make no mistake about that. Shit, I mean, hey, look, yeah, I told you. Step on the like button. Let me get my goddamn green thing twisted up so we can get into the content. You see the title. Bryce Young will start week 4. And I ain't just saying that. The organization putting that shit out there. Y'all see it. I ain't the only one saying this shit. Shout out King Reese. You say, damn, it's 10:25 in North Carolina. Yeah, that what time it is. Early. That ain't shit yet. Man, it's almost lunchtime, dog. What you mean? We been up. I told you, I've been up since 5 o'clock. Yes, sir. Yeah, I gotta stop playing. You don't fuck around and sleep the day away. Sleep the hours, time, day, every seconds of the day. You don't get that shit back. You gotta go get that. Gotta go get it. Yeah. Y'all pull up on me. You know what time it is. Shout out Jimmy Russo. You already know what time it is for you, Jimmy. You hear me? Make no mistake about that. Jimmy Russo will also be in attendance at the meet and greet. Y'all got to understand, this one's going to be big. Hey, look, this is the day before the Houston, Texas game. We're going to have a lot to talk about in person. Make no mistake about it. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to enjoy each other's company. And this is another intimate engagement. It ain't going to be no fucking pandemonium type shit. I ain't with all that. You know what I mean? This is an intimate engagement. Shout out my nigga Big Cat. We gonna be locked in that day. Me and Big Cat might do a live broadcast that day from the location, right on the spot. Why not? We can. Can't nobody stop us. You know what I mean? Who the fuck gonna stop us? We do what the fuck we want to do. Shout out my nigga Big Cat. Who the fuck gonna stop us? But we definitely gonna do that. We getting into the content momentarily. I'm trying to twist this sticky thing up. Man, y'all know what time it is. Green thing. Where y'all at? I mean, I hope you green thing vibing. Yeah. Shout out Jimmy Russo. Say good vibes only. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why I do it the way I do it, Jimmy. Jimmy, I've been living long enough to know how to keep things to where I need to keep things. You feel? Shit. I ain't no young dumbass motherfucker. Trust and believe. Trust and believe I ain't young and fucking dumb. Shout out Kit Sullivan. Say that's a great idea. That's the only idea, Kit. That's the only idea. Cause I don't want no crazy shit. You feel me? And then those that RSVP, it shows me that they're serious about coming to the engagement. Now, do I need the $50? No, hell no. I will find a way to give or reimburse that $50. You feel what I'm saying? To those that show up. But I don't have to say that. Talk to those that know me. You feel what I'm saying? But this is not. This is not. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I like it intimate because I want to be able to engage with everybody. Put it like that. That's me. I like the engagement. I'll say that. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Why would I lie to you? And it's a few of y'all that I want to meet face to face. I can't and shout out Elaine. Can't wait to meet Elaine. And if Elaine ain't there, that Elaine, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Oh, I'm out of the country. I don't want to hear that bullshit, Elaine. Elaine is one of those guys I gotta meet. I gotta meet face to face personally. You know what I mean? These are personal things that I wanna get done. Shout out Elaine for that super chat. Say to revisit my question now that Bryce Young is starting. Does this matter or no? Does this mean the season is over? I'm gonna let you tell me that. I'm gonna let you tell me the answer to that, Elaine. I'm gonna let y'all answer that before I answer because I think y'all know where I stand. I mean, it's y'all that's doing all the goddamn flipper flop and the flopper flipping. That's what y'all doing. That ain't me. I've been one way until I ain't had no choice but to go another way. Shout out everybody in the chat. Now, I told y'all the organization is saying that Bryce Young is ready. Oh man, even Thomas. Now see, Thomas Brown doing a lot of talking, and I think Thomas Brown said something in his press conference earlier that yesterday that he's excited for this new opportunity. I guess I guess Thomas Brown is getting ready to start calling more plays, guys. That's what I'm getting at it. That's what I'm getting at it is. And a shout out to everybody that wanted Thomas Brown to take over the play call. And I think we finna get a little more of that. I think we finna get a little more of Thomas Brown making plays or calling plays rather. Now, how I feel about that, man, listen. Listen, man. I seen Thomas Brown in person on the sideline as a coach. All that motherfucker did was sprint up and down the sideline. I ain't really see him engaged as far as with Bryce Young or as far as interacting with Frank White on the sideline. Just trying to emphasize his position. Or I didn't see that. I didn't see that. During timeouts, Thomas Brown sprinting up and down the sideline. During commercial, this nigga running up and down the side. I don't know what that shit is about. Don't make me lie to you. You hear me? Team going into the tunnel. Thomas Brown's running faster than they is. He trying to beat their ass to the tunnel. You hear me? What you going back there to do, nigga? Put the chairs out? What the fuck we doing? They come out from the tunnel. Thomas Brown come shooting out that motherfucker, sprinting up the sideline before the team, like he try and get to the Gatorade first. I don't know. Don't make me lie to you. Shit, I'm trying to tell you what I see. I don't know what to expect out of Thomas Brown. Shout out Carolina Blue 843. Shout out Icy P. Shout out Miss Rez. Shout out Dimitri Sumlin. What up with you, Dimitri Sumlin? See, these are names I ain't seen in the chat. Shout out everybody pulling up. Step on that goddamn like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. I drop like that. Make no mistake about it. I'm trying to do something over here. There's a certain goal that I'm trying to obtain. Here that nigga go. Now here that motherfucker go. Shout out Mike Platt. I see your ass. Hey Mike, I can't wait to meet your ass in person. I can't wait to meet you in person, my G. Shout out Mike Platt for that super chat. Lighting the screen up already on it flex on a Friday. Make sure you flex though, Mike. Don't come around here pissing that 199 shit. Say 0-5 on the way, like I've been saying. There you go. Shout out Big Elaine. Elaine gonna shut that little shit down today. Shout out Elaine with that super chat, like the screen up again. What he said he's never called a play in the NFL. That's a fact, Elaine. If we were replacing him for a proven coach and think he's going to be the fucking solution, we in trouble. Elaine, I don't think that nigga the solution. No, sir. I say stick with Frank. What I do know about Frank as far as 3 games in now mind you, y'all, I ain't follow Frank White as a head coach or as a fucking quarterback coach or a coordinator. Nah, I'm just being honest. I ain't follow that motherfucker, which means I don't know who he was prior to him taking over as a Carolina Panther head coach. Now that I see who he is, or now that I see exactly what it is that he wants to do as far as a play caller, and look, I look at Frank numbers. I look at what the Carolina Panthers has done. First off, you look at 58 attempts from Andy Dalton. The week before that, you look at what, 38 attempts from Bryce Young, and the week before that, about 34. No, it's 38 is week 1, then 34 or something like that. 33 the week 2, and then 58 from Dalton. What I understand or what I realize about Frank White is that he wants to throw the fucking football. I can see that. I can see that now. And as a Panther fan, right? So fucking Panther fan. I think we all really wanted a head coach that was now I ain't gonna say innovative in the past game because I ain't seeing nothing innovative yet. You hear me? But we wanted a head coach that predominantly wanted to pass the football, and that Frank White is being, who he is, which is 1, a former quarterback, 2, a former quarterback coach, 3, an offensive coordinator, 4, a former head or a head coach rather. So safe to say, Frank would think or believe that he knows the passing game. You know what I mean? That's what I would think. That's what at least that's what I would believe, or what I believe I was led to believe. Shout out Eternal 252 for that super chat. Say, are we winning with these proven coaches? No, sir. I'd be lying if I told you we was. I'd be fucking lying if I told you we was. Shout out Jeremiah Cook for that super chat, lighting the screen up. He say Tep and Scott feeling the pressure from a lot of CJ Stroud praise. Say they want to show us that Bryce is the right pick. I don't think they can show me shit. This is up to Bryce to show me now. You mean now whether or not you can be forcing Bryce? Shout out Cam Newton seem to think they throwing him to the wolves too early. But as the first overall pick that you trade up to get, there's no such thing as throwing him to the fucking wolves. There's no such thing. Shit, if this is a linebacker, right? You trade up to get first overall. The coaching staff will probably get that nigga the entire defense. Say what you want on this defense, how you want to play defense, and I know this. If this is a first overall pick that was a wide receiver that we traded up to get, coaching staff would make sure 90% of the passing plays were detailed routes for him. I'm sorry. I know this. I'm not stupid, goddammit. So therefore, you're telling me. But we finna get into it. I got my green thing rolled. I'm finna light my shit up. We finna talk, goddammit. Y'all wait one. God damn it, wait one. We get ready to talk about this shit. Shout out Adrian G. Shout out Bankroll Ree. What up with you? Shout out Tola Duncan. I see you say channels growing a lot. New faces early. Let them pull up. Because quite frankly, Tola, I told you, man, it's a movement over here. Some movement over here. I told y'all we locked in all moderator spots before the season. I'm not allowing no more moderators on the platform. They told her they think I be fucking playing. You know what I mean? They think I'm playing with this shit. Told her that's what it is. I say things, I put them out there, and for some reason they think I be fucking playing. Told her that's what it is. I understand. They think Unc be bullshit. Told you. One of these motherfuckers said about a few months ago, I don't do my own work, dog. No bullshit, told him. One of these motherfucking podcasts to try to put it out there as if I don't do my own goddamn work, dog. You know what I mean? I ain't if you talking about a shot that I felt like was true disrespect. Now Nick can say anything he want about me. But to say I don't put my own work in, you know what I mean? That's like saying a hustler don't hustle. You feel me? I like saying a nigga that's really out here getting it ain't getting it. You know, it's a shot. It's a shot. I ain't gonna front on you. I felt that. Motherfuckers say I ain't doing my own, you know, and I'm constantly revolving around they motherfucking ass now. Yeah, you know, certain shots don't need to be took. You feel what I'm saying? But let's get back to it. Yo, yeah, shout out Tola. No days off, nigga. None at all. None at all. We're going to get it, man. We're going to run it up. Now, the question is, will Bryce start week 4? Shout out in the chat. Everybody in the chat, real quick, let me take y'all temperature. How y'all feel? It's a yes or no question. Will Bryce start week 4? In the chat, yes or no? Go. Junior say yes. Yeah. You know that's right, D-Cash. Shout out D-Cash. Miss Cool say yes. Mr. Gemini, yes. D-Cash, yes. Cedric say no. Huh. Roy, yes. Panther Nation, yes. AJ Brooks say no. Captain Prince E say yes. Red Man say hopefully not. God damn it. Yo. He say hopefully not. And that's a motherfucking fact. I ain't gonna even front of you. Shout out Liquor House. Say yeah. Soul say unfortunately he will. Well, I tell you this. Shout out everybody in the chat. Say yes. I tell you this shit. You know, the coaching staff swear up and down he healthy. They stand on the fact that Bryce ready to go. They stand on the fact that his ankle injury was just a tweaker. Tweaked it. That's it. That's what they say. I told y'all yesterday, Bryce said it on his own. He didn't even know he got hurt. He didn't even know he was hurt, goddammit. Said he went home and played about 4-5 games of 21 basketball with 4 or 5 of his partners. Said he didn't even know he hurt his ankle. But y'all can let that shit ride if y'all want to. But I guess we got to as Panther fans. I mean, this ownership, the organization swears up and down we about dumb as hell. They swear up and down we don't know shit. They swear up and down we don't understand the difference between truth and bullshit. But, you know, shout out to the Teppers. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. Shout out to Scott Fitterer. They swear up and down we don't understand the logistics of the football world or the logistics side, the business side of the game. They swear up and down we don't. They swear up and down we don't understand contract. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Shout out to them motherfuckers. I mean, I ain't gonna keep taking this shit. I ain't gonna keep taking the organization trying to pass over bullshit on me. Not on me. Now you might do that shit to them down the street, but don't do that shit to me. Stop playing with me. It's gonna be a little resistance on this side. But they swear up and down Bryce is healthy, guys. They swear up it. Now listen, yesterday and today. Today is the final installment. Yeah, which is the final walkthrough of practice. Then they'll chill tomorrow. You know what I mean? And be ready to play Sunday. Now, Bryce Young took a lot of the snaps with the first team, from what I'm hearing, and then yesterday practiced most of them. Hell, they calling Bryce Young the maestro of practice. I know y'all seen that goddamn article. Shout out to Charlotte Observer and all that bullshit there talking about Bryce the maestro of practice. Thomas Thomas Brown even said in this fucking press conference yesterday. Shout out Thomas Brown. That this motherfucker Bryce Young has had that yesterday's practice was the best practice he's had as a Carolina Panther. Now, God. So now they want us to believe that Bryce Young has learned an entire season or a regular season of football on the sideline for one game, for 4 quarters at that. That's what they want us to believe. He missed 4 quarters. Now, mind you, it's a short week. On top of that, Andy Dalton was ready to go on a short week. Bryce, missing 4 quarters of football, able to watch Andy, and this nigga Bryce alluding to Andy Dalton showing, oh, he's so vital to me. He shows me everything. He walks me through the playbook. I mean, it's for sure, for sure. Andy's that guy. If it isn't for Andy, I don't make it. I'm not an NFL professional. This is what Bryce say. That's what Bryce say. He say it somewhat like that. He talks so goddamn much, you can hear him start to sound like he got cotton mouth. Talk so goddamn much, nigga, talk his mouth dry. No bullshit. But Bryce, the quarterback coach, all that shit, the head coach, they swear he healthy. They swear he healthy. Thomas Brown say he healthy. Thomas Brown talking about he's excited for this new opportunity. I guess of calling more plays. So whatever that is, we'll see what that looks like. I don't know. But if I'm making an assumption as far as what Thomas Brown particular play calling could look like, I'll say this. I think he'll run the ball more. I ain't talking about Bryce. I'm talking about Thomas Brown utilizing a little more Miles Sanders and Chuba Hubbard. I mean, they even asked Thomas Brown about why Hayden Hurst was more targeted in week 1, and in week 2 and 3 they went away from him. Thomas Brown ain't have an answer for that. He always say some stupid shit like, well, it's the flow of the game and the temperature of the game. No. I listen to head coaches and I listen to coordinators talk like that, right? And immediately I say to myself, if a Hayden Hurst is truly a weapon, right? Or if we as a fan base see and believe he could be a weapon, and shit, Bryce Young leaned on him in week 1. Why don't a offensive coordinator, make it a personal fucking goal to detail their starting players or their playmakers in play calling or in schemes that they put together? I can't answer that shit. I can't answer that shit because it makes no sense. Because if what is true, if what was said was true, Andy Dalton asked for a lot of this shit in the play calling last week, right? And Frank White said this. He said, "Oh, a lot of that is what Andy asked for specifically, right?" And if this is the case, it baffles me. It just baffles me that a quarterback has to sit down across from a quarterback coach, a offensive coordinator, and head coach. Shout out Elaine for that super sticker, lighting the screen up, and say, "Hey, look, guys, Don't run that. That shit. I mean, now for one, I think Bryce or any quarterback should have that particular leeway to sit down and if certain shit ain't working for him to be able to express that to the head coach, and the head coach, honestly listen and say, okay, well, what you think we should put in place there? And if head coach and offensive coordinator listen, then there I think you got a stronger connection between coach and quarterback. But if Bryce doesn't have that and Andy does have that leeway, what does that say? What does that say about our fucking coaching staff first? I'll say that. What does that say? If Bryce is supposed to be the number one pick, the first quarterback on the depth chart, and they making sure we know that because they're telling us now, and there's multiple reports coming out now saying Bryce will probably start week 4. Now I done seen enough of those reports already to kind of say that's almost the go. Bryce will start week 4. Now, I just thought about something. If Bryce start week 4 at home against Minnesota and Minnesota gets him flustered early, do Carolina snatch his ass in week 4? I mean, do you pull Bryce in the first, second quarter of week 4, especially if the game ain't out of balance, but Bryce ain't in balance. You already know my position. I'm gonna tell you, Andy Dalton should have been starting from the first kickoff, from the starting kick. But hey, if the Carolina Panthers ultimately snatch Bryce, let's say Sunday's game, if he starts and Bryce, because Bryce is struggling, goddammit, somebody got to get fired, man. I need to see somebody fired. Like immediately, man. Because how long we gonna accept the bullshit, man? The fuck ups. The fuck ups at the top. I mean, we must be happy with this shit. I know I ain't. I can't keep allowing the fuck ups at the top. You know what I mean? Fuck ups at the top and make anybody want to quit at the bottom. You know what I mean? You fuck up at the top all the time. You bet your sweet ass a nigga at the bottom gonna quit sooner or later. I mean, hey, don't take it from me. I suggest y'all hold your own opinion because if Bryce does play Sunday, guys, in the chat, what are we expecting out of Bryce? I mean, what are y'all expecting, honestly? I'll make it simple. Are we expecting a win from Bryce if he starts week 4? This is a yes or no question. In the chat, go. Shit, man, I need to know what time it is. Shout out Forest City Kitty for pulling up. I see you in the chat. Shout out my guy, Elaine. Elaine and this motherfucker early. Shit, I thought I'd give a couple of y'all a sneak attack show, a sneak attack live. A few of y'all on the clock today. So y'all are, a lot of y'all now, Junior, you spamming, goddammit. I don't give a fuck how many times you spam yes. That don't mean it's gonna make the damn vote change. Winning, not nothing less. Shout out Captain Prince E. He say winning nothing less. Win nothing less. I like that. AJ Brooks say he ain't expecting no fucking win. Far City Kitty say yeah. Jada Scorpio say, man, put Dalton in. Bryce need to sit. Yeah, you need to sit back and watch, Doc. There's a lot he can learn in this year. I see that now. There's a lot Bryce could learn from the sideline point of view. From the sideline perspective. You feel me? There's a lot he can learn. And see, shout out OG Panther fan 88. Say if we can't win against a 0-3, we doomed. That's a fact, dog. Somebody 0-3 gotta go. Somebody 0 Has to go, dog. Shout out Walt Sr. My nigga Mike Platt say hell nah. Yeah, yeah. He acts like a boy amongst men, my guy Jimmy say. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out Darren. Shout out Darren Miller for that super chat. Lighting the screen up. Darren say Bryce needs to have a good game. Win or fucking lose. Okay, then. Okay, then. Shout out my guy Darren Miller for that super chat, lighting the screen up. Y'all know it's Flex on a Friday. Step on the like button, man. Share the live, let them know we in here. Shout out Auto Park God. What's pop? Shout out everybody in this bitch now already. Yeah, it's a sneak attack. You know what I mean? We in this bitch. We talking about Bryce starting week 4. You know what I mean? I think he will, guys. I think he will. And that's only from what the organization is saying and for what they allow it to drink aloud. You know what I mean? I believe Bryce will start. Am I happy with that? No. Am I comfortable with Bryce starting week 4 against Minnesota at home? No. God damn it. Hell no. And I'm just keeping it a whole thing. You tell me right after Sunday's game in Seattle, we fly back, and you tell me Andy Dalton has been taking first team snaps or first team reps all week long. Andy Dalton will be starting week 4. You tell me that. I'm all right. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with this game Sunday. You tell me Bryce is starting. Am I comfortable? No, because I'm not comfortable. Not to say with this team, because first off, y'all, I get tired of hearing Bryce not having weapons. Now, what I will say is Adam Thielen and DJ Chalk with Andy Dalton had respectable fucking games. And I'm just saying the least there. Shout out Mike Platt for that super chat. Lighting the screen up. Say, if y'all don't win Sunday, damn sure y'all not beating the Lions. Man, Lions, listen, bro. Listen. The Lions got hot last year. So I mean, they got hot. They got a good head coach. The Lions, look. What the Lions do have is a Jared Goff, a seasoned veteran that's done been high, that's done seen the highs, that's done seen some lows, and done and know exactly how to maintain the in fucking between. So when we're talking about Jared Goff, you fuck around and let Jared Goff get a far ahead of himself, like to where it is he can turn around and hand the ball off. Jared Goff will kill your motherfucking ass in play action situations. I mean, so Detroit they have what they need as far as the quarterback, the head coach, and and certain pieces around Jared Goff. Jared Goff ain't got the best pieces around him, and that's on defense and offense. No, but what he do have is certain pieces in place. So shout out Jared Goff, man. I got Jared Goff as one of my quarterbacks on my MUT team. Shit, I wish one of y'all would. I'll throw Jared in there and light your ass up. Shout out Jimmy Russo for that super chat. He say it shows we got more problems than Bryce. No, not really. Not really. Not really, man. The problems we got, we shouldn't even be having right now. I will say that, Jimmy. Shout out Jimmy Russo. I will say that, Jimmy. The problems that we're having now, we shouldn't be having right now at this particular time. You know what I mean? Like some of this shit should have been under warranty. If that makes any sense. Like we having manufacturers malfunctions. Goddamn it! Some of this shit should have been under warranty. Bryce Young should have been under warranty. The new coaching staff should have been under warranty. Certain parts of the coaching staff should have been under warranty. Goddamn it! And that makes a lot of sense. Fuck all the dumb shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all coming in. Step on that goddamn like button. Yeah, we are definitely fucking live. Make no mistake about that. We definitely fucking live. Shout out my guy Nick Shaw. Say my bad. I had to drop out, but he say what you own about, huh? I'm on about Bryce Young getting the start week 4. Nick, shit, it's almost it came. The news coming out now. Shit, Bryce gonna start week 4, and I want to know how y'all fucking feel about it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not because I don't like Bryce. It's because it makes me uncomfortable. I'm a Panther fan. I can admit that. Bryce starting week 4 makes me fucking uncomfortable, especially after the showing that Andy Dalton had Sunday. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, man. But a lot of y'all might be happy with that. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all might be happy with Bryce starting Sunday, man. I don't know how I feel about it, but what I do know is that I will be live during the game, and I will be having a live reaction watch party like I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. Because if Bryce is in fact starting Sunday, I want live reaction to that. And I'm going to capture that. Shout out everybody already on the panel. Look, if y'all do want in on the live watch party reaction show Sunday, some of my best content on my channel, some of the most watched content. You want in, you know what to do. Cash App, make sure you Cash App. If you ain't a fucking member, it's gonna cost you 20 to you. Now, matter of fact, $10 for everybody. Yeah, we make it easy. We make it easy. $10 to everybody to the Cash App. If you want in, make sure you leave me a direct phone number and say for the watch party. I make sure you get the link. We will be lit Sunday. Make no mistake about that. Shout out to everybody already locked in. I gotta let y'all know that. I don't do this shit for nothing, man. Pull up on me, share it live. Let them know we in this bitch. I got a few more points, then I'm gonna drop the link, man. You know what I mean? I want to see how y'all feel about it. A lot of y'all are ecstatic. A couple of y'all said, I got a couple Panther fans said if Bryce start, I'll be at that game Sunday. I said, what? I said, are you? What the fuck is going on? Oh, this nigga's an attraction. Bryce drawing him out. Say, oh, if Bryce playing, I'm at the game. I said, God damn. Then Andy Dalton was playing. I really wanted to be in attendance. I would have tried more so to see that game than not. If it's Andy out there on the spot. But what else we talk about? Yeah, you need to keep talking about Bryce ain't got no weapons, man. DJ Chalk and Adam Thielen. Shout out Kendall Johnson for that super chat, lighting the screen up on it, flex on the Friday. That right? Flex on the air. Hear me? I mean flex. Tell them stop playing with y'all. You already know what time it is. That what Kendall said. Nigga. Stop playing with me. B Print, what poppin'? Say front office still telling lies. They've been lying since they became front office. I'll say that shit. Since Tep has been front office, he been lying. Shout out Joker, North Carolina. Say Bryce Young a bust. Okay then. We'll hold on to that. We're gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna put that in my wallet. You know what I mean? I will definitely put that in my wallet. Make no mistake about that. ICP say media made. Yeah, you already know that. See, when I first coined that fucking phrase media made, niggas talk to me and act like I was bullshit. But see, now in hindsight, goddamn it, everything 2020. Make no mistake about that. See, now you niggas understand the true term of that media made when I was talking that media made shit. Not just what the term is, what it is. You put the two words together, goddamn it, the definition is clear. It's plain. He media made, the media made his ass. They made him first overall pick. They made him 98% score percentile in the S2 goddamn cognizant test. They made him. Shit, Bryce Young so goddamn good he didn't got to throw at the combine. Says who? Says fucking who? Look, again, everything 20 fucking 20 now. Think back, look back, goddammit. Don't act like we wasn't there. We all was there. Look back. In 2020 now. The nigga ain't even have to throw at the combine. Why? Because the media made sure he ain't throw at that goddamn combine. And every attempt the media tried to attach CJ Stroud to the Carolina Panthers, the more and more the goddamn enthusiasm grew in the fan base, but they played with us. Fucking catfish ass motherfuckers. See what I'm saying? They played with us. The media. Think back. Don't think I'm just talking, goddammit. Y'all was there. Shit, I wasn't the only nigga sitting there watching this shit. Y'all was right there too. Not like they ain't players. Like the media ain't make them. You know what I mean? Still think about that goddamn draft party the Panthers threw, and thousands of you motherfuckers stood out there getting rained on. First off, I'm a prissy motherfucker. I'm a bougie motherfucker. I'd be damned if I stand out there and get rained on for you to call Bryce Young. Now, I'd have flipped. I'd have been hot. Shout out Marcos Cash reading up on that green thing. Yeah. But they got keep that goddamn green thing on. Say, remember what Josh McCown told CJ. Facts. Yeah, the media, they made sure to loop that shit on every YouTube short, every goddamn NFL and ESPN outlet was leaking that shit. See what I'm saying? The media. Then the media ultimately made Bryce the number one pick. The media ultimately tied Bryce to the Carolina Panthers. And then the media ultimately swayed and flipped a bunch of you motherfuckers with loose lips. Shout out Geek Game for that super chat. Hey, I ain't gonna get carried away, Geek Gaming. Shout out Geek for that super chat. Say Bryce not participating at the combine was a red fucking alert. It was. We talked about it. Shit, it ain't like, look. Shout out to Geek Gaming. We was there, dog. You was there. Evidently, you was there. We was all there. We saw that little bitty bitch standing there with a hoodie and a book bag on. Now, I'm not going to throw today, for sure. For sure, I'm not going to throw today. Oh, no, for sure. For sure, I'm not. I'm not throwing today, for sure. That's what he said. Oh, no, I'm not getting on that scale, for sure. For sure, I won't. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. Everything's obvious. Everything obvious to Bryce. You feel what I'm saying? Everything, every time he talk, everything obvious. No. Hey, look. Shout out Bryce Young. Shout out the Carolina Panthers. Somebody gonna have to be right. Somebody gonna have to be wrong. Whether it's the Panthers organization being right on getting Bryce, or whether it's the media and motherfuckers like me saying Bryce ain't it. Somebody gonna have to be right. Somebody gonna have to be wrong. That's plain as it is. And fact is, it's kind of fucked up that we are in this particular place, or in this particular conundrum that we asking Who the fuck gonna be right? Is the organization right, or is the fan base and the media saying Bryce might not be who the fuck we drafted him for? Who gonna be right? Shit, I mean, sooner or later, time gonna kick in. So, cause we can't elude the fucking time. Sooner or later, time gonna say Bryce is either it or he ain't shit. Y'all think I'm playing? Think I'm playing? We can try to escape it all we want, but sooner or later, the question will be answered. And this ain't no fucking game. This ain't no goddamn game, man. Shout out Wise Citizen for that super chat. What up with you, my G? Lighting the screen up. Say, Unc, once again, I have to thank Tepper for allowing the Texans to get a real QB, CJ Stroud. Say, Unc, Panther fans were calling you. I know they were. I know they were. I know they were, but it was a lot of them feeling just like me, though, Wise. Fuck all the Panther fans saying, "Oh, you delusional." It was a lot of us. It was a lot of look. If the CJ Stroud, if the loud for Stroud crowd had descended on the fucking Panther Stadium on draft night, everybody that was a Bryce enthusiast would have been on their way out to their goddamn cars. I feel like it was way more of us than it was of them. And even if it wouldn't, we was louder. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out my guy. Shout out my guy, Wise. I appreciate that. Yeah, because we gonna keep revisiting that. Oh, shout out Andrew. Say he there for the watch party. I got you locked in. Shout out Andrew saying, remember, I said media would attack CJ Stroud. Yep. It happens so swift, like Andrew. You know what I mean? But like I say, look back, goddammit. Everything 2020 hindsight. Make no mistake about it. All you got to do is look back. You'll see it. It was there. We allowed this shit. I mean, y'all allowed this shit. Fuck all that. I ain't gonna goddamn associate myself with you Bryce Young enthusiasts. I'm talking pre-draft. Post-draft, you ain't had no choice. He's on your team already. You had to accept his ass. Shout out Kendall Johnson for that super sticker. Lighting the screen up. You hear me? Shout out everybody. I'm not associating myself. I'm not putting myself amongst you motherfuckers that was Bryce Young enthusiasts pre-draft. Over Stroud like y'all was crazy. When I told y'all I went for months about Stroud, and you motherfuckers didn't listen to me. Y'all thought I'd be, y'all see, shout out everybody think I be playing. That's what I see. I see that shit now. Y'all think I be fucking playing. I see that. Okay, then. Shout out my guy Mike Minner for that goddamn cash app. Say lock me in. He in the watch party live reaction Sunday. Shout out Bryce Young. Go be a lot of us on in this watch party Sunday. And I'm gonna tell you something. We gonna lock YouTube the fuck down Sunday. Make no mistake about it. Which means Bryce Young. And I'm talking to you. Shout out young Bryce Young. I'm talking directly to you, your family, whoever listening, whoever relaying the message. Don't come out here and play like you supposed to. Come out here and look like you did week 1 and 2. We're gonna light you the fuck up, Bryce. And I'm telling you, nobody's gonna hold back on Bryce Young. If Bryce Young come out here and look like he fucking suspect, ain't I promise y'all what's been talked about in weeks 1 and 2, and I ain't just talking about for me. Watch from around the fucking nation. The type of tone people have when Bryce Young on his fucking tongue. They gonna light his ass up. They gonna light Bryce up. I ain't gonna even have to do it. Shit. Watch how y'all talk about him. Watch how y'all think about it. Let him come out here and not throw for at least 300 and keep Adam Thielen on the road and make sure he get DJ Chark involved. Let him come out here. Shit, I ain't gotta say it. We will revisit this. Trust. Shout out Jai the Scorpio, Joker, North Carolina. My guy Tola Duncan in it, bitch. Shout out Cedric Breeden. Say CJ Stroud, my quarterback. He on the wrong team. Fact, man. Fact. Fact. You know, and I can't keep talking about it though. I can't keep because eventually I'm gonna get upset. I get upset because I know myself. I keep thinking about what Stroud doing over there, watching Stroud. You know what I mean? And just doing what I knew he could do because I scouted him. I scouted that nigga, man. I ain't thinking about nobody else. Fuck what the Panther seen in it. Cause evidently they some dumb motherfuckers. But me personally, before draft, I scouted Stroud as if I was a fucking on the Carolina Panther scout department. And everything I saw said that he would be what he doing just now, right now, early and often as at the next level. I told y'all this. I said this. It ain't like I'm making this shit up. Shout out Geek Gaming for that super chat. Lighting the screen up. Say Bryce not ready. He looking lost out there. Hope I'm wrong. Yeah, thanks. Facts, but you're not wrong. The reason you're saying that is because you've seen it already. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop acting like y'all ain't see this shit already. Quit lying to yourself. Don't deceive yourself. That's what I will say. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it. Now, what I will say is Bryce Young is a tough motherfucker though. I mean, through weeks 1 and 2, that little nigga did take a fucking absolute beating, of course. I mean, he took some shots. Shots he shouldn't have took, ill-advised shots he deserved. But for the most part, he's tough. I give him that. I give Bryce a salute because coming into the league, motherfucker said his size would be a problem because he would get, hurt bad. But Bryce a tough motherfucker. And if he did sustain some kind of ankle injury week 2, he bounced back inside of 1 week. So even let's say he did hurt his ankle, he only set for a week. So if Bryce is like lighting the shit up right now and did have to go down for a week and miraculously made a comeback the week after, we would be saluting him as if he was on some Brett Favre, goddamn tough man, warrior, Iron Man shit. You know what I mean? But shout out Bryce. He is a tough motherfucker. Now, fuck the physical toughness. Sunday, if he play, the mental toughness will be into question. All of that shit he was advertised to be, all of that mental toughness he was advertised to have. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out Bryce Young because his mental toughness will be fucking tested. Make no mistake about that shit, man. Shout out C Dog in the chat. What's popping, Nick? He say, "Who cares? You care, Nick. You care." With your black ass. I saw your ass sitting damn near front row week 1. You spent money, nigga. You care how good Bryce do. Stop fronting, C-Dog. Let's be honest, man. Let's keep it a whole thing here. And C-Dog, shout out my nigga C-Dog. Shout out my nigga C-Dog. C-Dog, hit the link. Only C-Dog. I want to talk to C-Dog for a minute. C-Dog, hit the link. If you can, I'll give you a couple minutes. I'll give you 1 minute to hit the link, C-Dog, if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. I'll keep talking. Shout out C-Dog. I want to holler at C-Dog. I want to ask C-Dog a specific fucking question. Specific. Matter of fact, two questions. Shout out my nigga C-Dog. I want to know something from you, C-Dog. If you can hit the link, hit that motherfucker. I gotta ask you something, dog. No bullshit. I really do. Pull up, C-Dog. Now, shout out my nigga C-Dog. I'm waiting on you. I'm giving you about 60 seconds. Link in the chat, C-Dog. He say it's too early for cousin C-Dog. It might be. He might be on the clock, though. You know what I mean? He on the clock, he on the clock. Shout out my nigga C-Dog. He damn, oh, he hit dog. That ain't C-Dog. Elaine hit the link in place of C-Dog. Shout out my nigga Elaine. I said only C-Dog hit the motherfucking link. Elaine's a hard headed. Stay right there, though, Elaine. Stay right there. Stay right there. Shout out my guy Elaine. Elaine know I fuck with him hard. Elaine, where you go? Nigga, I just pull your black ass back. I say, stay right there, Elaine. God damn, I tell y'all, that nigga there, man. That nigga Elaine do what the fuck he wanna do. When he wanna do it, you feel me? Cause C-Dog ain't gonna hit the link. C-Dog might be busy. And I respect that. Nigga at work, he at work. You know what I mean? Shout out Elaine. Elaine, touch the link real quick. Let me talk to you. Gotta ask you something, doggy. I'm gonna ask you the same shit I'm gonna ask C-Dog. Shout out Elaine. Elaine, you just hit the link, nigga. Hit it again. Sorry. Yeah. These niggas is hard-headed today. These niggas hard-headed today, though, boy. I tell you. Shout out Elaine. Shout out Legacy 2K. Say, I expect a lot with the number one pick, as well as all of us should. As well as all of us should, man. You better expect a lot as far as the number one pick that we jumped up to get. Shout out my nigga Elaine. Elaine, what's poppin'?
What up, man? My bad, man. I be kind of listening off and on, man. So I be missing some of the cliff notes, man. What's going on?
Hey, you know what time it is. You already know, man. I got a couple questions to ask you, man.
Yeah.
Couple questions. First off, should Andy Dalton start Sunday, dog?
Of course he should start. Of course.
But that ain't what you've been saying in the chat, Elaine. See, I'm set your ass up just now.
What did I say in the chat that contradicts?
You've been saying Bryce. You just told me. I told you Bryce. You said I told you Bryce was gonna play.
No. Don't confuse. Don't confuse. I know what the coaching staff is gonna do and what they should be doing. I've been telling you what I know the coaching staff is going to do. The coaching staffs are going to create. They're going to split this locker room up. I know they're going to play Bryce. That's what I've been saying. They should start Andy, but they're going to play Bryce. And by mid-season, we're going to have a divided locker room because you gave a rookie the keys to the city without him having to prove it. He went out there and looked like shit. The backup looked 10 times better, and you still stuck the rookie out there. Adam Thielen's going to be looking at his contract and his incentives and shit like that, and he's going to be like, why the fuck?
God damn.
This is a big game for Adam Thielen, man. He's already proven that he can get open. He's still a productive receiver.
Well, Elaine, Adam Thielen said this is a playoff game, dog.
Facts.
You bet your ass he think it's a big game.
So yeah, don't confuse what I think we should do and what I know the coaches are gonna do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah, what's up with it all?
Shout out T Money.
T Money, what's up, bro?
Yes, sir. What's up, Elaine?
Well, my next question to Elaine and you the same. If Bryce Young don't play good, and I'm gonna say 300 plus, Elaine.
Yeah.
What will you say then?
I would say
because hold on, Elaine, you and then trust Elaine. If Bryce Young come out this bitch nigga and throw 2 picks, fumble twice. Oh, do you know? I don't even know what you gonna say, but I know it's gonna be a fucking lot. And you're not just the only nigga. I'm asking you now, Elaine. What did you say if Bryce don't come out to play?
Let me just clarify this, Unc. So the reality is, I'm just gonna say I told you so, right? So you're asking me 2 different questions. What should we do, and what do you think the coaching staff is going to do? That's 2 different questions. There's 2 different answers to that. The coaching staffs are going to continue to play him and create a divide. We should put Andy Dalton in. We should yank his ass halfway through the game if he's having that game like that. That's what I think we should do. but the coaching staff is
Hell
going to keep
yeah.
playing.
Talk that shit, Elaine.
Facts.
Yep, facts.
Let me get this shit off for
Go
all
ahead,
these
bro.
niggas get up here and
Go
go
ahead.
haywire.
I look now. We taking it easy right now. Hey,
Yeah.
mind you, Elaine up here. Elaine been showing big love in the super chat. You feel me? We gonna take it easy today on all these niggas pulling up type shit, talking over each other. I want some real life dialect today. You feel me?
Yes, I'll be at work tuning in to you and shit. You know what I'm saying? I go to work at a certain time. Your ass, you normally don't be going live at about 5 or some
Right,
shit
right.
like that. I'll be watching you. I can't say what the fuck I want to say because I'm at the job. So, motherfuckers be up here, man. I just want to say these Bryce Young fans out this motherfucker, a motherfucker could stand in front of them and shoot a gun in front of their face, and they'll say they didn't shoot the gun.
Facts.
I heard a lot of motherfucking excuses yesterday. I wanted to jump on so motherfucking bad. You can't
Right.
goddamn make excuses for a motherfucker that's that bad, bro.
No.
I mean, for real, he ain't it for this team, and they know this shit. But you wanna blame the offensive line.
Can I
You wanna
call this?
blame.
Let me say something that's real controversial, man. Bryce Young don't got elite in him, bro. He might turn out to be good or serviceable, but the reality is, for elite quarterbacks, when you watch your boy for the Bills play his first couple of games, you're like, yo, this motherfucking arm is crazy, right? If he could put it together, it's gonna be amazing. What have you seen from Bryce Young? What flashes have you seen of eliteness from Bryce Young? He don't got a damn arm.
Well, you know what, Elaine? If I've seen flashes of things that can make Bryce a winner week to week, but as far as
I said elite. I said elite.
yeah. I know. Yeah, notice how I
Yeah.
goddamn circled it. I busted
Yeah.
U-turn from elite, Elaine. God damn it. I
I saw
busted
that.
Yui on elite real quick. I
I
say
saw that.
I ain't going down the elite street, nigga.
Once the motherfucking media start hyping up Bryce, I was gonna
Yeah.
go to the little watch party. I said I'm not going out that
Facts.
motherfucker.
And it ain't the fact that he's losing or he's playing bad, but you would usually see signs from an elite quarterback like this dude. He got something special going on with him. He
He
got
ain't
a
got
bit
no
of feel.
drive in him, man. I'm gonna tell you this,
Yeah.
Eli, and I'm gonna tell y'all what steered us away from possibly getting CJ
CJ Stroud.
Stroud or either a bigger quarterback.
Let's
Okay.
talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys. Cause this is the first of a back to back. My next live, we talking about just that today. You know what I mean? Cause
Yeah.
it's something, and I honestly think the great debate me and Big Cat had, right? CJ Stroud versus Bryce Young versus CJ
Which
Stroud.
needs a part
But
two.
y'all gotta
But
realize something too, man.
Elaine, not need a part two. Goddamn it, it's gonna get a part two. Fuck the dumb shit.
But
give
see,
me
It's
y'all
gonna
gotta
get the
realize
part
too,
let me
two.
man.
run that, Let me
Check
run
me
that,
out though. Check me out, Elaine. Y'all
Yes.
gotta realize, man, Big Cat switched motherfucking quarterbacks when they got closer to the draft and didn't
Oh, I
nobody
know.
notice
I
it.
He a
saw
smart
that.
man
I
though.
mean, but
He a
see,
smart.
you gotta understand. Big Cat saw which way the organization was going, and more so than him flipping, he was
He didn't
flopped.
want to be wrong. He
Big
didn't want to
Cat
be
got
wrong.
flopped because he was sold Bryce Young. That's
Yep.
all.
Yeah.
He was sold Bryce Young like a lot of you motherfuckers
But
And
you
they
gotta
scared they
respect. You gotta
scared us.
respect Big
They
Cat, bro. Because when the writing's on the wall, he ain't gonna stick around and pretend like he
oh
sees some
no, he
shit
ain't
that
gonna
ain't there.
goddamn bullshit with you. I'm gonna tell you
Right.
that now, goddamn. He see
He
the
ain't gonna be in
bullshit. He
bullshit
ain't.
land with you.
I'm telling you. But listen to me though. They steered us away from CJ Stroud because he was too much of a nigga to be in a Carolina uniform.
Mm.
They wanted the closest thing to a white boy. Let's just be honest. They wanted the closest thing to a white boy
Hey,
that
T
they can
Money,
get.
talk your shit. That's why we here, dog. You can say what the fuck you want to say. That's why we here. Talk your shit.
They wanted the closest thing to a white boy that they can get. Hell, if it was a white boy in the second or third round, they would have got the white boy.
See, money. You know what, man? They basically told us, man. They said it was close, and then they had a dinner with Bryce Young, and the things he said at that dinner made them
That's
draft
what
him.
they
I'm
said.
gonna tell, I'm gonna tell you one
But I
thing, man.
think that was bullshit, Elaine.
If you
Alert.
better than the competition, if you better than the competition, you would have performed at the combine. Since you didn't perform at the combine, you know what your draft stock for me just done for you? That pushed you all the way down. I don't want to fuck with you because that means you scared of some quarterbacks that could possibly be more
We
elite
took
than
big
you.
shots at him for that. We took big shots at him, but didn't want to measure, didn't want to throw, none of that shit. And tell you the truth,
Yeah,
CJ Stroud Pro,
Elaine,
they
we
look
was
better.
there, dog. We was there, dog.
Yeah, CJ Stroud Pro, they look better. Tell you the truth. So,
Well, he looked better in the combine and in his pro day.
but yeah,
That's the
Bryce
dumb
didn't throw
shit.
in the pro day, so that was
But
a
y'all got to admit, as of right now, the other two quarterbacks is better than this man. You
oh yeah
got
for
one
sure.
quarterback. You got one quarterback. Goddamn, didn't even make it through two whole full games and still got the same amount of yards as this nigga. So imagine if you would have made it through those full games.
Facts.
Come
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah.
I
Anthony
already knew
Richardson had his
CJ was
first
gonna do
quarter
what he
zero
was
points.
gonna do anyway, cause he a ball
Hey, I
placement
did too,
specialist.
dog.
He a ball placement specialist.
Man, just imagine if CJ Stroud falls with Frank White, right? And see, look, D'Amico Ryans ain't no passing goddamn head coach. That ain't what he want to do. He more so of a
He's a defensive
defensive
coordinator.
oriented head
Yeah.
coach. But see, he got a quarterback that when it's time, he can push the ball down the field. See that's a beautiful relationship that CJ Stroud got with his head coach because D'Amico Ryans gonna lean on CJ at multiple times this year because they gonna find themselves trailing a lot.
And I don't give a fuck what the play calling is. Because yesterday, man, I was so mad yesterday listening to this shit, man. Motherfuckers talking about they calling different plays for Bryce Young than Andy. That's why Andy's successful. You put CJ Stroud in this motherfucker and give him the same plays we've been calling for Bryce Young.
Yeah, they gonna look entirely different because CJ gonna push. Look, just like that bullshit S2 cognizant test.
Facts.
CJ Stroud is gonna take the risk. He's gonna take the risk. What ultimately the reward is a fucking win, dog. You hear me?
And I'm gonna say this to y'all too, man. Just because of what his father is, what Bryce's father is,
Man.
in the way that he talks, man. When they sat him down in the film room, it was just his talk game was just so close to being white. Oh my
Man, I
God,
almost
he
said
got
something, dog.
he
I
got
almost said
this
something.
brain. He got this brain smart with him. Oh, look how he's calling this out. Oh, he's calling that out. Motherfucker versus what he's saying on the field. A
Listen,
motherfucker
man,
can talk that shit, but don't walk that shit.
Right.
Y'all gotta
So
realize
he's great with the academic part of it, right? He knows the plays, whatever. He'll make a great backup quarterback, man. You know what I mean? But getting out there and executing is completely different. And I'm joking about the backup shit, but I mean, as far as drafting him first overall because he's smart or whatever, that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. You got to go out there and play, man.
Exactly.
See, because what says CJ Stroud ain't smart on the field? Because I watch him make plays while he's being blitzed. Same plays that I see I believe Bryce can't make. Bryce can't make some of the plays CJ Stroud
this is very similar
to
when Cam Newton did the quarterback room little interview with whatever that Raiders head coach was. Cam Newton kind of sound dumb in that shit, and people was coming at him for Cam Newton not being smart, right? Like, oh, he can't really comprehend NFL defenses or whatever, and the way his understanding of NFL defensive and offensive schemes is real simple. They was getting on Cam Newton about the same shit. He came out and broke the rookie passing record.
But I'm gonna tell you,
that was John Gruden's QB school. I mean, if y'all go back and listen to that, Cam Newton sounded stupid as hell, right? And
I'm gonna tell you about the interview he just had when he talked about Bryce. He ain't in the right situation and all this other shit. I watched Cam call out who the Carolina Panthers should pick. He said Bryce Young. I'm gonna tell y'all why he said Bryce Young. It's because he know Bryce ain't gonna break the records he broke. Bryce ain't gonna do the things that he's done. Had been CJ or it been Anthony Richardson, God damn it, either your Russian record would have been broke with Anthony, or your passing record would have been broke with Stroud, which he already doing.
And that's a fact. And T-Money, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. These weapons are better than what the Texans have. And I was sold that Bryce Young could do more with less.
Well, hold on. Let me read this money, Elaine. Shout out the boy for life. For that super chat, lighting the screen up. He say if Bryce does start, I expect an impressive win with 0 turnovers.
What? He don't believe that shit.
Hell no.
Stop it. You don't believe that shit, bro.
And the reason I say,
go ahead, bro.
And the reason I say this, y'all, I said Carolina should have got a bigger body. The reason I said bigger body, and I'm talking about CJ and Anthony. They both is down near the same height.
You can't.
A
I
bigger
wouldn't go
body
Anthony
means
first overall.
you got motherfuckers like Ike Ekwonu out here false starting and shit, getting blew by shit like that. You need a motherfucker that can at least move around and can stand tall in the pocket and deliver a pass even under pressure. I
But
seen
brother,
CJ
before
get
we
hit
go Anthony
and still
Richardson,
deliver that bitch.
yeah, before we go Anthony Richardson first overall, we should have just stayed our ass at 9, man. Because the way we looking, we about to get another top 5. Well, we're gonna get the Bears a top 5 pick. We should have just stayed our ass at 9.
That's what it
You
looked
really
like,
could
Elaine.
you
I
could
ain't
have
gonna even
traded
front on you, dog.
you really could have traded lower than that. You really, if you wanted to keep it simple and
Yeah.
didn't want to risk your receivers and draft picks, you could have went forward.
Back.
You could have got Anthony dealt with the little bullshit that he got with him, kept your receiver at Adam Thielen, DJ Chark, and all of them all together. Now you got a superstar wide receiving team.
And real quick, man,
DJ Moore gonna make them better.
Right, we literally traded the draft picks. We got it. We traded.
Morning, fellas. Morning.
What's up,
man?
You too.
So who y'all fellas think got the best offensive line out of Carolina and Houston now?
Carolina
got it.
Yeah, you got a mean echo going on.
You got to mute the YouTube, bro.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Hey, so what? Here's the thing, man. We got to look at it like this. We literally traded DJ Moore, the premium picks we got for Christian McCaffrey, and a first-round pick for Bryce Young. That shit ain't worth it.
Facts. Yeah, pull back up, Marlu. Shout out DJ Free in the chat. Say that's a hell of a point. He say Cam wants them records. Yeah. I ain't thinking about Cam.
I don't know if Cam. I don't think Cam's that kind of dude, man. I don't think he did that, bro.
I don't know about that shit. I'm just tired of that nigga talking. He talk a lot, dog. A lot. But see, Cam all right with me. I'm all right with Cam Newton where he at right now. He out of the way. You hear me? There's no chance of him being re-signed, I don't believe. And he should come to grips with it. But I do, like I said last night, the Carolina Panthers as an organization, the city of Charlotte, owes Cam a great deal of fucking gratitude.
That's a fact, man. But the shit we done with Bryce Young, I think Cam Newton should be resigned. We need a quarterback on 3rd and short. Evidently.
Let me tell y'all this though. I said this to my fucking brother. I said what they should have did was re-sign Cam as a bag up for goddamn less money. And put him behind Bryce or just started him a few games so Bryce can develop a dog. He can develop that dog in him because somebody of that caliber with that talent is going to put that dog in the next person. You see what Jordan Love doing? He had a dog in front of him.
Yeah, and I was coming from.
And he took from that dog.
I'm saying I was surprised that we pulled our fucking first overall quarterback off the field on 3rd and short. Now I get it, man, but damn, you get what I'm saying? You draft a nigga first overall who you can't have do a fucking QB sneak. You get what I'm saying?
You can't take him out now. You're too far in the pussy at that point. God damn it, you're gonna have to rock with it.
Yeah. What's up?
I was watching CJ last week, man. His line looked better than ours though. They was protecting his ass, man.
Ball out quicker,
no. Yeah, that ball was coming out quick. Bryce holding that goddamn ball, can't see.
He's scrambling
that could be the
around
reason, man. I don't know.
Lanes and shit like that, man. Offensive line can't hold that long.
I just don't see nothing great in him, guys. I just don't, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Y'all can talk that shit all y'all want to. T-Money don't see it. I just don't.
T-Money. It ain't the fact that he's struggling, bro, but you would have seen elite traits. You would have seen elite flashes by now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cam Newton, even when he was struggling, well, he really didn't struggle as a rookie, but you saw elite flashes early. You get what I'm saying?
Cam had that fight to come back. I have yet to see that in Bryce.
So somebody
you down?
Oh yeah, Bryce ain't won not one game he was trailing in yet. And the stat of the Carolina Panthers trailing in games and losing ultimately is horrendous. I don't think y'all want to know that shit, and I'm not gonna even speak it.
But see, I spoke on this, I said, what elite trait does he have, man? The speed ain't elite, the arm strength ain't elite, the accuracy really ain't elite, You get what I'm saying?
It's not.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of excuses about receivers not finishing routes. and shit like that, man. He has overthrown these balls to these receivers tremendously and
Right.
has missed these receivers tremendously. I don't know what the fuck these niggas is looking at. I don't
And
know if they taking too many shots before the game come on. Goddamn, tune in first. Goddamn this shit.
And homie yesterday pointed out they had the same completion percentage, Andy Dalton and Bryce Young, right? He missed the point that we literally sat up here and watched the game together. I counted 5 or 6 drops by the receivers. Coming into that game, we had one drop.
Hey, you counted them out every time they dropped one, Elaine.
We counted them. We counted them live. So it was a completely different game. Andy was hitting these niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a fact, man. Shit. Shout out my guy, Mac. My guy, Mac, for their super chat. Say Texans got Tank, Fell, and a top 15 O-line. Bruh, y'all got to put this shit into context.
Tank is a
Bryce
rookie.
only played 2 games. Our O-line allows 60 pressures in 3. First off, before the season, Elaine, where did they grade the Carolina Panthers offensive line? Top 15, correct?
Top. Yeah, and then they mid-tier.
So shout out to my guy Mac. The Carolina Panthers was led to believe they have an A+ O-line, top 15. I don't want to talk about this shit.
Listen,
there is no excuses for Bryce underperforming, except for Bryce. Y'all gotta stop goddamn trying to elude this shit.
This motherfucker said he got Tank Dale as if Tank Dale then put in 1,000-yard seasons multiple times over. He's a rookie, right?
I got
go ahead. His other receiver has a career high was 37 catches last year, man. Come on, man, stop it. He doesn't have elite receivers.
Tank Dale looking better than Mango though. Damn.
Yeah, but it's a rookie, man. Y'all acting like he has elite.
I mean, that's rookie to rookie now.
Yeah.
Tank Dale having a way better season. I don't know what Mango doing.
You put Mingo
dropping the ball, getting hurt.
Nah, you put Mingo on the Texans, he's gonna look like Dale. I promise you that.
So you were saying he'd look better on the Texans?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't know, man. Shit, we got too many receivers that do the same thing. All these intermediate route receivers.
Nah, we literally got the receiver that led the league in yards per reception last year, man. He's still on the squad. Just with a person like Andy Dalton, that's the only one that's hitting them deep. You get what I'm saying? Bryce Young has 31% completion percentage over 10 yards, man. There's a problem with dude, not Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton.
Yeah, that's a problem inside itself, Elaine.
Right.
And I don't know why we
ain't right. And look, Bryce dropped back, and I told y'all, and I'm gonna continuously beat this in y'all head to watch his drop back. Watch how slow it is as far as urgency is, whether or not he's oblivious to pressure. Well, to me, that's a sign of elite, Elaine. That's an elite trait right there.
It's a thin line, It's a thin line. Is he?
I don't know. I don't know. God, Elaine, that's a good point, though. I don't know, because I want to know exactly how thin the line is.
You know, if you holding on the ball and getting sacked and getting the ball knocked out of your hand and missing and not getting your timing right and not hitting guys in open windows.
Yeah, facts, Elaine.
Are you calm or are you oblivious?
Yeah, what is it? Elaine, I'm telling you, this is something I'm gonna revisit too.
And that's a question.
I'm telling you some
that's
shit
a question,
now.
Not a statement. I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean, it's something you gotta ask. You have to. Shout out my guy QJ Smith for this super chat. Say Scott is trash. At this point, Cam the GM or give Cam the GM job. What?
Get the fuck out of here.
What? Why would you give Cam Newton a fucking GM job, dog?
That should be a clown show for real, man.
A good morning football job, maybe.
He be trying to sell them hats like a motherfucker.
Nah, Sam, Cam Newton, the new Sir Purr, man.
That's ridiculous, dog.
Y'all Bryce fans, man. Y'all so motherfucking blind to the fact that what's really going on, y'all don't want to see it. And y'all get on here and come with every fucking excuse.
And because I'm a Bryce fan, man, I just want
why.
We just wasted the first round pick on that motherfucker, man. I just want to win with shit.
You wasted your future on this nigga.
Well, we did, but shit, we got him now.
Let me shout this money, fellas. Shout out Mike Minner for that for that cash app. Say Cam went 1-5 his rookie year.
1 and
Okay,
5. What
then.
are you talking about?
They was
We still
close
waiting.
games. What the fuck is he talking about?
We still waiting on Bryce to get
Them
that
was
first
close
one.
games.
Wait, he went 1 and 5. He played every game. How did he go 1 and 5? I'm confused.
Didn't we
I'm
lose that
assuming you're talking about
Arizona
the first
game
6, I
for a
guess.
field goal?
Oh, the first 6. Okay. Hey, no. But here's the problem. We lost games because of Bryce. We were in games because of Cam. Cam threw 400 yards the first 2 games. Cam kept us in games. If y'all remember the year before Cam, we were out of most games by fucking halftime. You get what I'm saying? Under fucking Jimmy Clausen and whatever, man. So
I mean, well, hold on, Elaine, because under Bryce we was out of most games or was trailing by halftime.
But that's what
you know what I mean. So I mean, it's a lot to think about,
But that's
dog.
what I'm
A
saying,
lot to talk about. It.
That's what I'm
Bryce
saying.
Young starting week 4 unsettles me.
Yeah.
Goddamn it.
But that's what I'm saying. We've lost.
Did they say he was starting already?
Pretty much, nigga. You ain't been seeing the reports.
Yeah. That's
Well, I looked up the little thing where they said he's taking some where the fuck he doing? Like he doing some mastermind shit or some shit. Motherfucker, you ain't out there calling no plays like that.
Nah, yeah. I'm talking about reports. I went live. That's why I'm live today. I saw some shit not even a goddamn 2 hours ago. Talking about Bryce Young is preparing to start week 4.
I don't
It's
think
a home
he's
game.
ready.
Tampa gonna put his ass out there.
I don't think he's
Tampa
ready
trying
for
to
that
sell
defensive
tickets.
line that's
Man,
right
they
now.
starting that nigga, dog. You know what I mean? It ain't no goddamn argument about it, man.
Tampa trying to sell them tickets, man. That's his money bag.
Nah, their ego's not gonna let them sit Bryce, man. But it's gonna create division in the locker room, man. This locker room's gonna be split by midseason.
Well, if this locker room split by mid-season, it's split by next offseason. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead and start selling the farm.
This coaching staff is supposed to be seasoned. They should be able to nip this type of shit in the bud. If there's a divide in the locker room, that's because it's a wedge put there due to the coaching staff.
Well, if you're starting the quarterback if I'm a receiver and you're starting the quarterback who's obviously not better than the backup, I'm gonna have problems with it because you're fucking with my career. And I think that's how end of season is gonna start feeling. After he had a game like last week, what did he have? 11 catches?
Yep, 11 catches, $144 for a touchdown.
Right, and then you go out there next week
on 13 targets, though, Elaine. I like to throw that out there.
And then Bryce Young's afraid to push the ball, can't find you and shit like that. You're going to have problems with that, man. That's going to create division in the locker room, man. And once you lose the locker room, the season's over.
Bryce got to let that shit fly, man. I don't know what the fuck he's scared of.
He got the arm strength to sit in the pocket all day, bro. When he can't scramble around and find passing lanes because he's not fast enough to beat defenders to the edge and shit like that, he's going to struggle. I told you, man. I said this on the offseason. If you keep Bryce Young in the pocket and force him to make power throws, he can't beat you, man.
Yeah. You've been saying this shit, Elaine.
So what y'all pretty much saying is we fucked now.
Hey, I don't know what to say about it.
Well,
all I do know is I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, what we could do, man, we're gonna have to give Bryce Young a ton of help, man. We're gonna have to return to a running team.
Let's see how you gonna get. Explain to me how in the fuck you gonna get him a bunch of help when all your draft picks went to Chicago.
Well, we got
to trade Brian Burns, man.
Of cap space. We're 60 million plus in cap space next year. We're gonna have to spend, man.
Get Brian Burns' ass up out of here.
We're gonna have to spend.
But see how you put yourself in predicament. This is what I'm talking about with this organization. See how you put yourself in predicaments you ain't got to be in.
Well, you're right. Exactly. We're fucked.
I think the plan B to trade Brian Burns, though. I mean,
I think they were gonna do that from the beginning.
You can, but y'all think of it this way, y'all. If we wouldn't have done the dumbass shit we did, we could have took a couple of those first round picks, drafted a damn defensive lineman, and pretty much seen like, okay, is this motherfucker better than Burns? Like, what traits can we find in this one? And then when they see it, then trade that motherfucker for more capital, and then you're able to extend and stretch players and just fit them in to whatever positions need to be filled. Bro, see, a lot of motherfuckers ain't understanding this organization is not smart enough to do things like this. And this is why we are in a Super Bowl slump that we should have been won a motherfucking Super Bowl. Y'all impatient, man. Stop acting like y'all not impatient. We are impatient right now. Hey, we don't have 3 years to wait on this nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. With a DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey and Andy Dalton starting, that's a playoff team to me, bro. That's better than we
exactly.
Had. So we should have been patient.
And you motherfuckers ain't finna sit there and tell me, goddamn, CJ Stroud don't throw better than this nigga. AR don't throw better than this nigga, because AR done fit some shit in somewhere, goddamn. I didn't even think he could fit it in. I ain't have yet to see Bryce do the shit that those other two quarterbacks have done.
Anthony Richardson don't have touch. That's his problem. Shout out Howard saying we don't need a first round pick to succeed. No, but we want one, Howard. And back to it, Elaine. I don't believe Anthony Richardson has touch. Every ball he throw got too much fucking mustard on.
Cam didn't have touch either, Unc.
So I know
he ain't had touch, but he can work on that, Unc, man. That could be toned down. That's gonna come with the experience. Bryce ain't got that. We don't know what the fuck if he got touch. If he got
Bryce got touch now. He can throw that motherfucker now. Make no mistake about it.
He got touch.
He can throw it. It's not. I don't know what to say about Bryce.
But this is
trying to figure this shit out. Look like to me.
But I'm gonna say this to y'all, man. Like, y'all want to believe in this man. It's not. I'm telling y'all right now, it ain't gonna go farther than what we seeing. You may see a little bit of improvement from this man, but they're not gonna develop enough, shit to put pieces around this man. This organization is not gonna do it.
Yeah,
we fucked up a whole offseason, man. Miles Sanders ain't shit.
Nice.
He never was, dog. He never was.
Listen,
it's always the niggas complaining about money. That ain't shit though. Brian Burns.
It's a little too early on the Miles Sanders shit. He actually had a good week one. He's had 2 games. He's had 2 down games, right? Y'all, Bryson had 2 down games, and y'all on his nuts still. So let's be patient. At least
Bryce a rookie though, man. We talking about Miles Sanders.
But we seen a good game, Miles. We had
shit. Give me Chuba Hubbard out there for Miles Sanders, sorry ass man.
Right, but we had 140 rushing yards week 1, right? So we've had 2 down weeks in running. Okay, it's cool. Let's be calm with the run game. It's not the biggest deal in the world. We've seen them be successful.
Shout out Mac for that super chat. Say y'all gonna walk this back when Bryce start balling. Okay, then.
Yeah, shit, I hope we can. That's what I hope for.
Start balling first, dog.
Listen. And nobody said he can't be serviceable. He can't be good, but elite's not in him, man. So
see what he don't understand is this though, E. I'm already I gotta walk back the fact that I said Bryce Young have translated to the NFL, and niggas like Howard, shout out Howard, hold me accountable for that. I said Bryce Young gonna throw 30 touchdowns. Niggas hold me accountable for that. Now you talking about walking shit back when Bryce start balling. Nigga, when he gonna start?
Yeah.
Shit, cause hell, what nigga? It ain't no walking back I can do. I done already stood in front of Bryce.
Yeah.
These niggas crazy, man.
Listen, man, they've changed it. They've walked, man. The Bryce Young fans have kind of toned their shit down too, man. He was supposed to be the second fucking company.
Let me ask y'all something, man. Let me ask all of y'all something that's on here right now, man. When we drafted this man, and they had that chant going on in a little video, or a little hype video they had of Bryce. Who the fuck did y'all hear scream on draft night? Bryce Young, we want Bryce. Did y'all hear that shit?
I was at the stadium, man, and some fans are just like fans to be fans. And they don't understand the nuance. So people were cheering, man, but I don't think they really understood, what we were getting.
Shout out my guy Big B for that super chat. They said Bryce raised the play of the Alabama wide receivers last year. Not having weapons is an excuse. You goddamn right.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. See, that's the thing, man. Not having weapons is not a reason for a quarterback to suck, man. Y'all need to get off that shit, man.
Hey,
repeating that shit, man. Great quarterbacks minimize mistakes and they capitalize on opportunities, man. Patrick Mahomes ain't gonna suck no matter who you put out there, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I'm gonna fuck around. I'm gonna have to tune in on that goddamn watch party, goddamn, come Sunday, man. I'm gonna tell you some funny ass shit. I was sitting here with my wife, and nigga, I was listening to you last weekend. Me and you was saying the exact same shit. She was laughing. She said, y'all motherfuckers act just alike.
Hey, well, hey, look. Shout out my guy, T Money's wife. You hear me? Look, pull up, T Money. We lit. We lit
Oh yeah,
Sunday,
I
dog.
send
Hey,
you
look,
this.
I'm
I
not
send you the shit
letting
on
off of
Saturday.
this goddamn team at all. I'm on this team ass every Sunday, every Monday, every goddamn Tuesday, and so forth, nigga.
I might say we gonna lose some games, but goddamn it, I be expecting to win. I'm gonna go
Well,
and let
why
y'all
should
know
I?
that now.
If we win,
Uh,
I'm gonna call it right now. If we lose, we win less than 5 games, man. He gonna fire Frank, bro.
Nah, they
And he
gonna give him. They
should.
gonna give him. They gonna give him one more season. They
Hey,
gonna give him one
I
more
think
season.
I think Tepper might. He
He
might.
might
Goddamn it! I suggest he
5
do
or
it. Don't
less.
goddamn get in no whirlwind or no hula hoop shit with Frank. Year in year out, you only
Yeah,
winning 3-4 games.
because
You
this is
better
supposed to be
clip his ass and clip his balls
right
fast.
on
That's
paper.
Shit.
This
probably
is a
why. That's
playoff team,
probably
bro.
why. Goddamn. That's probably why he was out there looking funny than a motherfucker last Sunday.
Yeah,
He got mad at the end. Motherfucker Tepper probably told him, "Look, man, you said you can win."
right.
Hey, hey,
This ain't no rebuilt team that with a bunch of bad players at every position, bro. We built
yeah,
this team to win.
You ain't got. It ain't
facts,
like you got no names out there, motherfucker.
facts,
You got
Right,
some names. You got Adam Thielen,
facts.
DJ Chark,
right.
LaVisca
Yeah,
Chenault, who I think
yeah,
need to be in the slot
yeah.
position.
So if
Come
he
on
doesn't
now.
win, if he
Hey, well,
doesn't
look,
win,
real quick. Shout out my guy, Courtesy. Say why we keep advocating getting rid of all our good players for draft capital. That's the front office has shown that they can't capitalize on. I don't know, dog. Because if you Brian Burns ain't if y'all think about Brian Burns and if he's the you know the player we can get the most for, you got to evaluate him for what he is, and what he is, he's worth a draft pick, dog. I'm trading his ass. I'm sorry.
I ain't seen Brian Burns since week 1. Where he at?
Fact. No, since the first half of week 1. Let's be clear. Let's be clear, goddammit. I don't know where he is. I
yeah.
don't know where he is. They stayed in Atlanta, goddammit. Shout out my guy Josh Barnes in the chat. Say, man, Frank got 3 years. I don't know. I don't know, dog. I mean, he got to do something. I
Frank got
mean,
3,
how
but we
long are
don't,
you
man.
Nigga should
preparing
have
for
stuck.
Frank to sit around?
nah.
Nigga should have
This
stuck with. Nigga should have stuck with Steve Wilkes. Y'all wanted a white man in charge. Let's just be honest, man.
you can't,
Like, come on now.
bro. You can't build a team better. You can't invest this much into a team, build it two times better than it was last year, and win less games, bro. He's
And
on
check
the
this out, Elaine. Let me say this real quick. I'm gonna
Go
let
ahead,
y'all
bro.
boys talk, man. You can't get a coach that nobody wants to play for either. If players want to play for their coach, they're gonna put their bodies on the line out that motherfucker
That's
for
a
their
fact.
coach.
That's a fact. That's a
Hey,
fact.
shout out Mike Platt for that super chat. Say this is the worst case scenario for the Panthers. He say drafted the wrong quarterback and gave Chicago a top 3
Right.
pick next year. Okay, Mike.
Let us
You
fuck around
keep
and win
saying
two.
the same shit.
Let us fuck
Mike, you
around
owe
win.
me $1,000 after we
Yeah.
win Sunday.
Hey,
No, I'm
let us fuck
fucking with
around,
you,
win 2
dog.
or 3
I'm
games
fucking
this year.
with you. Mike, we ain't got no bet.
Yeah.
We ain't got no bet. I'm just fucking with you, dog.
Let us fuck around, win 2-3 games this year. He gone.
Hey, you think and Elaine, how many Panther fans you think gonna have a problem with that?
Fact, no, none. Nobody's gonna advocate for Frank Wright.
Shout out Footloose. Say Wilkes would be losing too. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. I won't agree with that. Shit, right now, Wilkes coaching over there in San Francisco. And by all means, the particular part he coaching looking damn good, dog.
Top
Steve
5
Wilkes ain't
defense.
playing no game.
And I'm letting y'all know now that 3-4 defense ain't gonna work for this team. That's a run offense to a 3-4 is a disaster for a defense.
What's happening, Unc?
Andrew,
Andrew, what's up,
baby?
Andrew?
Hey, guys, you do realize that right now our defense is rated number 11 in the league. You do realize that, right?
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
Say that again for the
Our
niggas in the
defense-
backyard that ain't hear you.
Our defense right now is rated 11th in the National Football League right now under Evero. So first of all, that's number one. And number two, you fire Frank Reich in the first year, what reputable coach is going to come play for an owner who won't even give the man a season, especially handed with the shit he was handed? Scott Fitterer owns this team right now. He's the one that screwed up all these deals.
He need to be fired.
Go back and look at the deals he's done in just these last 2 years. He's okay. Our three of our picks, we got Bryce Young, who hasn't shown anything. We got Mingo, who's dropping balls and getting hurt, and we got DJ Johnson, who's not even playing.
Facts.
Those are our 3 draft picks right there out the gate. And the last thing I'm going to say is, if we do make a trade, it's going to have to be Brian Burns, because that'll get us back in the first round. But the problem is Scott Fitterer is going to be the one picking who that first draft pick is, and that's what we got to get rid of. We got to get rid of Fitterer.
I think Scott going. If we end up being top 5 picks, Scott out of here.
Because I'll be damned. You gave up too much there. Shout out my guy Mike Platt again for this super chat. Say score prediction this week. I'll get into that later on my next live tonight. This is the first part of a 2-part series. Goddammit, you hear me? We'll talk score prediction tonight. Shout out my guy Mike Platt for this super chat. Mike, you give me a score prediction, dog. You give me one.
I think Scott last thing is gonna get us back in the first round by trading Brian Burns, and I think he out of here, man. I think that's his last deed for us.
I think that has to happen. You guys think about it now. Brian Burns is a good edge rusher, but he's not elite. You know who elite is? Elite is Myles Garrett. Last week, he had 3.5 sacks, a strip sack, and he had 4 tackles for losses in one game. I'm
gonna say this too, y'all. We might be losing too, man. Shit, so we can get back up in the top of the draft. You know, you never know.
I disagree with the Brian Burns.
I mean, next time y'all watch the game, just keep that in mind, man. Because you never know, man. We done fucked ourselves out of getting Bryce some weapons. He gonna need them.
Hey, with that Brian Burns stuff, I think we just focusing too much on Brian Burns. That's one man right there.
What you mean, Howard?
When y'all, because I mean, it's just this key in on him about trading him and stuff like that. Like, dude, that's one man. Like, listen, the rest of the guys on that field, on that defense, they're not playing ball either. They're not doing shit.
We're not talking about trying to win today. We all want to win today, but the problems go deeper than just one player.
But why are we calling Brian Burns? I mean, like, to be honest with you, and nobody wants to be
value for Brian Burns.
Yeah, but what we gonna do with the first round? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck up again?
Well,
come on, man. We need
to get someone.
Howard, you about the only motherfucker I ever heard say you don't need a first round pick to succeed. That's some of the dumbest shit, Howard. Every team in the NFL wants a first round pick, whether it's first in the round or late in the round, early or up front. It don't matter. They want a first round pick.
But I understand that. We got picks. We don't know how to scout. That's the problem.
Man, shout out Mike Platt for this super chat. Say 27-17 Minnesota, I guess.
What's up, Howard?
Yo.
Tell them about that ass whooping I gave you. I had Bryce out there looking like Superman.
Yeah, you tell them about it. What happened? Tell them what really happened.
I beat the brakes off your ass.
Okay. I know you would say that.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get in my goddamn game today. I hope to catch one of y'all niggas out here slipping.
Damn right, put that defense. I had Bryce out there, motherfucker, looking good.
No, he didn't. His defense done it. Not Bryce.
Hey,
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Hey, can I just say this one time, and I think I speak for all the Panthers Nation, because it seems like everybody was on the same page and was on the same accord, good until their goddamn quarterback test. So moving forward, I don't ever want to hear nothing else about a quarterback test me.
Listen, man.
What are you talking about, the S2?
The test, because before that test,
I
CJ
agree
was
with you.
ahead. And remember after that test, the test made CJ look like a fool.
Well, that was all by design. That was all by design. They wanted to make him look like a fool. Okay.
Yeah, so Houston could
That
be
doesn't
smart enough to
support
go
the
get him.
team.
And Coach,
You know, that
I
doesn't
mean,
support the
go ahead and
team.
say what y'all want to say, man. Stop being scared to say what y'all want to say. Y'all know why they
I
put
say
that
what I
man
want
on
to
that.
say.
Y'all know
Hey,
why they made that man look bad on that score like that. Y'all know exactly why they made him look like that.
Facts.
Because he
right.
Hey,
wasn't
real
worthy
quick,
enough.
hold on, fellas. Shout out Todd the French 600. Say the Panthers' hopes and dreams rest on the arm of Andy. LOL. He say, hang tough, Panther fans. It gets much, much worse. Red Rocket, hashtag Saint fan watching. Shout out Todd. Y'all, hey, look, hey, we swept y'all last year, nigga. Y'all the ones gotta get some get back, Todd. You funny, dog. You funny as fuck. Shout out to the Saint fans feeling like they somewhat playoff bound. You know what I mean? That sorry ass squad y'all got over there. Half them niggas can't wait to get out of rehab. Half them niggas got AAU right out. Not AAU, but what's the name of this shit? What's the Alcohol Unanimous? AU after the goddamn games and shit. But always talking about the nigga talking about the Saints here, feeling they goddamn self. Shout out to the Saint fan. Don't know what the fuck they got. Whack ass team over there, man.
I bet they do feel themselves with all the starters we got. Damn.
I ain't worried about this shit, man. Fuck the Saints. They ain't shit. And they know, Saint fans know they ain't shit.
So
Facts.
all I'm gonna say is Carolina ain't have to reach for a nigga who didn't even participate in the combine.
Facts.
What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, what's up, How you doing?
Man, you know what time it is, Kit Juan. I'm in it big. Hold on real quick. Shout out Mike Platt for that super chat. Say Justin Fields scored the highest on the S2 test ever. Don't mean shit. Okay, but that's y'all quarterback, nigga. Keep him and shut up.
I just think we need to relax, man. I mean, I don't know if you've been hearing about what Big Cat been talking about. I mean, I've been listening, watching his shows and everything. We just need to relax and just let it fall out. There's no need to keep slandering our team. It feel like sellout. You know, it's sellout Saturday, right? It's sellout
Yeah.
every day. It's sell out every day. Sell out Monday. Sell out Tuesday. Sell out. Like, it's like
So
you need to relax.
hold on, Kit Juan. You say need to relax. Why? Why we need to relax? Because, dude, hold on. First off, Kit Juan, is this season over to you? Yes or no?
Not over. Not over. It can't be over yet, but we still got a chance to make up. We thought it was over last year, but who stuck with us? I mean, you was the biggest one saying it ain't over, and we gonna make the playoffs, and we was almost there. So it ain't over yet, so we can turn it around. So if Bryce win this game, if he started and he win this game Sunday, I feel like we still got a chance. I mean,
All right.
I'm just gonna keep I'm gonna keep my faith with it, man.
Hey,
I'm right
shout out QJ Smith for that super chat. Say Tepper leaked the scores. And he say for all coaches that wanted CJ Stroud. Damn. Shout out Mr. Toxic Black for that super chat. Say the Saints can suck on it. Rise up. Yeah, that's a
I'm
Falcon.
gonna go ahead and say this, man. I'm gonna go and get on you right quick. You keep saying relax. That relax is
Yeah.
gonna turn into 2, 3, and 4 years
Okay,
of some
let's do
bullshit,
two.
bro.
Yeah, talk that shit. Talk that shit. I be damned if I keep relaxing.
Yeah.
Why the fuck I need to relax, Kid Juan?
If you a true Panther fan, man, you shouldn't be nowhere. You shouldn't have
The,
no relaxation in your motherfucking mind with this
the
team.
words
You
relax
relaxed
should
for
never be
years
said. The words relax should never be said when it comes down to
because
Panthers.
y'all got to realize something too, man. Y'all been fooled, bro. Y'all been fooled. They sold us. What did Frank Wright tell y'all? The lowest point of a season of his will be just making it to the playoffs. So basically, he telling you everything he done to get before Bryce come over. He basically tried to build a playoff team. Don't let that shit, man. Don't fuck all that relax shit.
Facts.
So what's the
Shout
Y'all
out,
niggas
shout
be
out my
sold, man.
guy NBW Doughboy for that super chat. Say finally found a good Panther podcast. Unk the truth. Shout out NBW Doughboy. Step on that goddamn like button, Doughboy. Goddamn it, subscribe to the channel. Cut your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. Make no mistake about that. Yeah. Hey, look, real quick. And shout out my guy Kit Wan. Say we need to relax. I understand that, but fact is we
No,
0-2
hell no.
in the division, 0-3 on the season. You say relax. I'm not. I'm finna turn it up a little bit more, Kit Wan. I'm finna turn this shit up a little more, my G. Not the Bryce. This ain't Bryce hate. No, I'm just holding the team accountable, dog.
The whole team. It's the whole team. It's not just Bryce. It's just like y'all just bringing him down because he is a rookie quarterback. We just got so much in that hype train before the season started about that. Oh, he gonna be ready. He's the smartest. He can do it. And
All that shit.
all
All that.
that. We fell into it. I fell into it. I fell into
Yeah.
it my damn self. So now I'm like,
The hype.
damn, like Elan, Elan was saying, he's a rookie quarterback. He needs to chill. And he was right about that. So it's just like we just need to relax and just see how it plays. Just everybody always says,
Listen, man, you know why it's hard to relax? Because us as Panther fans been relaxing for the last 5-6 years, man. We tired of that shit, man.
yeah, you right. We just impatient. There's
Come
no
on now. When is something going to straighten up and look decent for at least decent for us? It don't even look decent. You know what I'm saying? That's
It ain't gonna look decent
we're
this
not
season,
Well,
I
let
don't
me
think.
say this. Hold on, fellas. Let me say
a
this.
lot of
Shout out my
people don't
guy
understand.
NBW Doughboy again for that super chat. Lighting the screen up. He say, I think we only gonna win 4 or 5 games this season. And if that's a fact, Doughboy, somebody gotta be fucking fired, dog.
Federer
I
needs
mean,
to go.
no.
Listen.
Look, now stay right here for a second, Howard. It won't be Federer. It'll be Thomas Brown. I promise you that. It'll be
Whoa.
Thomas Brown that lose his goddamn job before anybody
Why would
else.
it be Brown though? Why would it be Brown?
Because he's the fucking
He's the
he's
what? The
expendable
scapegoat?
to say.
Big
He's
scapegoat? Big
expendable.
scapegoat?
Yeah, listen, Howard, you're right. Howard, Scott Fitterer is responsible for this shit. Okay, he needs to go.
Word.
Look at his draft picks he's had over just the last 2 years. Look what
I
he
already
gave
know.
away. Look what he gave away. Okay, he gave away the future of the franchise for players that are questionable of even playing in 2 more years. Come on. He hasn't done well. He goes out and trades up to get DJ Johnson. He's not even playing.
Yeah. Facts. Shout out
He ain't been on
Darren
the
Miller.
field.
Darren Miller say Panthers 17 and 40 since Tepper took over. Yep, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Tepper need to stay in Tepper need to stay his squat headed ass out the way.
Everybody
I mean, listen, guys.
Offseason,
We
who that quarterback pick was going to be when they went to the combine. They all hailed around C.J. Stroud, and then the Tepper stood in, or Fitterer had that dinner with Bryce, and he was sold a bill of goods. Okay, so that's where the blame lays.
Yeah, that's a fact, Andrew. I mean, y'all can understand and see the reason we here today because the Panthers pretty much came out today and named Bryce the starter for week 4. Now, again, this makes me uncomfortable.
Man, come on, you gotta let him play. It's just to see. You gotta let him play. We didn't trade up to get this man to sit him on the bench to learn behind who.
So that means you are relaxed. You're comfortable. You're comfortable with Bryce only win 2. You're comfortable with only winning 2 games.
Let me throw this in there. Let me throw this in there, fellas. Let me throw this in there, Kenwa.
What's up?
Let me throw this in there, man. I ain't even fucking think about this, and I'm apologizing to y'all. They probably got that motherfucker started because we finna be at home and he want them ticket sales. You know that motherfucker greedy over money.
It could
Facts.
be a little bit with it too. It could be. They ain't selling them rights that it's a lot of 9 jerseys been sold in Charlotte. So yeah. They ain't
But
nobody
we,
got no
we, we was
80,000
away
jerseys.
for the first 2 weeks, right? We was away games, right?
Yep.
First week we was.
So
No, the
that's
Hey,
our
first
hold
home
on
game.
opener,
real
right?
quick, guys. Hold on. Let me read this money.
No, we
Shout
had
out
the, we
Mike
had the,
Platt. Say the Panthers only gonna win 3 games this season, max. Okay, there, Mike. Yeah. About Mike been talking big shit all day.
we put the
Mike
money
been
on that.
talking big shit all day, man. Shout out Mike. He ain't gonna stop. Mike talks that shit now. Y'all better beat us. Y'all better win against us, Mike. No bullshit, dog.
What's Mike's team?
He a fucking Chicago Bear fan.
Oh my God! Really? Are you serious? Yeah, he in the same boat as us. So how you gonna talk shit?
Chicago gonna have pick number 1 and pick 2. Fucking around with us.
Hey,
I'm
shout
man.
out my guy Doughboy again for that super chat. Say Panthers got 4 and they possible, like playing spades. Wow. Hey, look.
Man,
Well, then if that's the
this
case, somebody got to get
right.
fucking fired, dog. And to all of y'all feeling like the Panthers only got a minimum of a max of 4 or 5 wins on this season, then y'all have to come to grips with the fact that somebody got to get fucking fired. Somebody got to get that switch across the back, goddammit.
Only Scott. Only Scott. If no, it's got to be Scott. Everybody else is their first year here, so they trying to be they rookies too. So rookies to the system, rookies there. So the only person that been here the longest is Scott. So
Yeah, somebody got to goddamn get that goddamn switch across the back. Goddamn it! If Bryce only win 3, 4 games, I don't give a fuck. It could be. Hell, you could go as far as the head coach, firing the head coach at that point. I
And
wouldn't care.
y'all niggas stop being so lenient toward Bryce, bro. Y'all should have high expectations for this man.
Oh, I
He's the
do.
#1
Oh, I
draft pick,
do.
man. Why is y'all letting up on him? You want to see something out of him, so you think you wasted a draft pick.
no, why does he have to get everything complete the first season? The Trevor
Listen to
Lawrence
me, bro. Hold on. Let me get him. Let me
Trevor
get Kimwan.
Lawrence get it right the
Kimwan,
first
talk to
season?
me.
Did Trevor
Kimwan,
Lawrence
talk to
get it
me.
right the first season? Okay, I'm talking to you. I'm asking you. Did Trevor Lawrence get it right the first season?
Okay, listen to me. Hold on. I'm gonna break it down to you. I'm gonna tell you what we want to see as fans. This motherfucker ain't got to go out here and complete every pass. He ain't got to win every single game. We want to see the fight when we are down. Do you have the fight in you to bring this team at least somewhat back to winning the game so we can say, well, damn, Bryce tried. God damn it,
Maybe,
he tried.
maybe this is the fight. But you just ain't
Fellas,
got
have we seen that yet? Have you seen it? Howard, have you seen it?
Nah, I
what is
haven't.
the fight?
I
Hey,
see it.
Cam,
Andrew,
I'm
have
talking
you
about.
seen it?
Shout out my guy Uncle
What is the
Quan in the
fight that
chat.
you
I see
talking
you, my
about?
G.
That's
Hey,
what
shout
I'm trying
out
to figure
Mike
out.
Minna for that cash app. He say the first 6 games. What does that mean? Shout out Mike for that cash app. What the fuck does that mean for the first 6 games? What? For the
I
first
seen
6 games, what?
the fight.
Bryce should have set his ass on the bench.
I seen the
I'm
fight.
tired of y'all taking up for this little bitty ass bitch. I'm
Facts.
getting tired of this shit, man.
Rookie quarterback, man. What do you expect? That's why I gotta relax. I mean, Big Cat said relax, so I'ma relax.
I'm telling y'all right now, Kimon smoking on some good gas, goddamn it. He's smoking on some good bud.
How's
You
everybody
gotta
doing this
Well,
evening?
understand. You
nah.
gotta
See,
relax.
Big Cat running from me because Big Cat's confused. I've heard Big Cat say after Bryce first 2 starts, man, this nigga ain't it. Big Cat said that out his own mouth. Bryce Young ain't it. He said Bryce Young ain't ready. Big Cat has said all of that, but then Big Cat follow up and say Bryce Young is a Ferrari and the Carolina Panthers are bad tires. That shit don't make sense. I want Big Cat ass, goddamn it. I want it. And I want it. He gonna have to answer to me.
I ain't understand the Ferrari with the
Yo,
tires. I ain't know what the hell it was about.
See, y'all
But
gotta understand, I'm too sharp for this. Big Cat know he got questions to ask. Big Cat listening right now. Shout out my nigga Big Cat. You know what I mean?
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. So when Bryce wins Sunday, are y'all gonna say, "Oh, it was against the 0-3 Vikings"? So does it mean
No,
We
something?
no,
gonna
that's
give him
not
his
what the fuck I'ma say.
flowers.
No, sir.
We gonna give him his
No,
props,
sir.
man. Come on now. Don't do that
Okay,
now.
when
Yeah,
we
you
win,
That's
tripping, dog. You tripping
when
there,
we
dog.
when we
Listen,
win
listen.
Sunday, I didn't say you said that.
I've
I'm
been a
just
damn.
saying, do you
I've been a
think he
damn
was
work all
commentating?
morning listening to y'all fucking carry this shit on, and I'm tired
Well,
of it.
hold on, Nick, for you
Let me
jump
ask
on
you a
their
question,
ass. Let me
Hunt.
read the
Hold
money.
on.
Let me read the money real
All
quick.
right.
Shout
and
out
it better be
Donnell
some good shit
Washington
too,
for that
Nick.
super chat. Say,
I know that's right.
hold on, fella, hold on, fellas. He say the season starts now. Usually it takes 4 games to see who's the best team. Based on the last Sunday, I want to see Young with the full playbook. Stop playing. Shout out Donnell. What the fuck he gonna do with a full playbook when he already struggling with 50% of it? Y'all act like you if you a virgin ain't gonna last long with a stripper. I'm gonna tell you that shit now.
And
Can
another
I
red
add
flag
something
that
on?
y'all should have been paying attention to. Another red flag is the drop back too goddamn slow.
And
Can I?
shout out Eternal. Say stop that. Andy didn't win neither. We didn't say Andy won. Andy won our trust. Now what the fuck Andy won? He won my
And that's
goddamn
all we
trust, nigga.
want Bryce to do
With
is
a
win our
50%
trust.
Huh?
completion percentage, huh? With a 50% completion percentage. Y'all sitting
I
here
don't
ragging
I don't
Bryce
give a
for the
fuck. Nicky
same
threw the
thing.
ball 60
Didn't
times.
that motherfucker
Listen,
have 300 yards? Didn't he have that?
he had 300 yards because
Hey,
Adam
we got
Thielen
one of them.
got him.
Hey,
Adam
Howard,
Thielen
we
had
got one of them
300 yards.
delusional ass niggas on here now. I knew
Nah,
one was
hey,
finna pop up.
hey, no.
I'm
Don't get it
not
twisted.
delusional.
Don't get it
It's
twisted. Don't get
everybody
it
got
twisted. I
their
stand
opinion.
on mine, bro. I stand on mine.
Everybody got
I've
their,
been saying I'm gonna die on this Bryce Hill, and I'll fight anybody over it. You know what I'm saying? I'll fight for mine. So let
I'm
me.
with Bryce. I know I'm with Bryce.
Yo,
I'm with Bryce.
Hey,
I
Unc,
mean,
can I add something, Unc?
Yes, sir.
Here's what I see. Okay, if Bryce goes out and wins Sunday, as much as we've been complaining, I'd say just show me something that made us draft him number 1. Okay, that's the
That's
first
all I've
thing.
been saying.
And the second thing is, if he loses, I don't want to hear on Monday, well, there was no separation, the O-line sucked, it was bad play calling, or he doesn't have any weapons. Okay,
Facts.
You
so
can hear these motherfuckers that say something so little that it was a bottle on the field. That's why he missed the pass.
yeah,
Nah,
so
hell nah. Don't no.
man, I
See,
ain't
now
making
y'all
no
taking it. Y'all
looking
taking
at
it too
no
far.
side with it.
It's a proven. It's
If
a
I
fact.
put him
It's
in the
a
side,
fact. They were
if
calling different plays for Bryce. It's a fact. Like Carolina Panthers, Bryce, Andy Dalton, everybody, and their mama admitted they were calling different plays for Bryce.
So hold up, stop. Let me say something,
No,
y'all.
no,
Let me
no.
get him.
They weren't calling different plays.
Let me get
Andy
him, up.
specifically asked for certain shit in the playbook. Frank White told y'all that, dog.
Let me
Never
get him,
mind
up.
what the play call was. Just understand Andy Dalton asked for it specifically.
So if they was giving him different plays, then who was calling the audibles at the line to switch up on the different defense they was running for the receivers to get open? That's the coaches too.
I think
Yeah,
me personally.
y'all making a lot of excuses for Bryce
Exactly.
downfall. Now
I
I understand. See, a lot
listen,
of y'all just want to be right. A lot of y'all
That's
just want
it.
to be right due to the
I'm
fact that
not
y'all said Bryce
I'm
was
very
gonna be
sure
it.
that they switched the plays
Nah,
for Andy Dalton.
you can't even say that to me, because I've already admitted that Bryce is not ready for the NFL. So you can't
So
even
what the
sit here
hell are we
and say I'm
arguing
delusional.
about? What
But
is the
what I'm
Exactly.
saying
argument
is,
for?
but
What you mean he's
listen,
not?
listen,
What does that mean? He's not
listen.
ready for
Hold
the
on.
NFL. What the hell does that mean? Like, what you mean he's not ready?
So
I ain't gonna
he's
say.
to put it in lack of terms, his decision making isn't quite there yet, and I've said that from the rip. So
My man,
like case in point, he don't want to run. He's scared to run. I don't know why. He's got the speed to be halfway decent in the NFL as a running
I think
quarterback.
so
He
too,
don't.
Nick. I think
He's
so too.
you crazy as hell saying he ain't got the speed for a fucking NFL.
Motherfucker,
y'all
he
still in
can't
the show?
outrun the goddamn
You
line.
crazy as fucking hell.
Well,
Listen,
yeah, bro.
He didn't run at the combine. We don't know if he's got it or not.
I think when Bryce makes his mind up to run, his speed is deceptive. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know, man. I mean, Bryce has to change his game completely, guys. He does.
When Bryce said he's ready to win, I really feel something is coming. I believe it's just something is coming this Sunday, and I believe we're gonna win. I know we're gonna win. We're gonna win this Sunday. So,
well, you know, I got good faith in that.
Yeah, we're gonna win this Sunday. It is. Don't Austin Colbert come back this week?
We don't know yet. The hell, ain't giving us no news. He might not make it back this week. He might be projected for next week.
Yeah, because they would already said it. It's already Friday. They would already saying something. So it probably next week. Don't we got home next week? I think.
Yeah, nah. We ain't at home next week. We hold on. We got Minnesota this week. We play in Detroit next week.
Oh, okay, in Detroit.
Yep. And then in Miami, then we got to buy.
Well, Unc, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I'm going over here down check on my mama and shit.
All right, no doubt. Shout out my guy T Money. I appreciate you.
Love y'all, boys.
Hey T, we gonna run that back. I gotta.
You gonna get your ass whooped, Howard. I don't play them type games. I'm real with this shit. You saying
you came back and won the game, dog. You got to remember
that. You can't keep throwing in them zones, bro.
Well, I didn't have my team set up the way I wanted to. Just like yours, they moved everything around.
You said you had Anthony Richardson looking like Cam Newton. Goddamn it, I had his ass.
Hey, I had you 14-0.
Howard, I want my action, dog. Shout out Mike Platt for that super chat.
What was the ending score, though?
Yeah, your defense did it.
Hey, hold up, fellas.
I'm gonna get up out of here, though, y'all.
Oh yeah, shout out T Money. One love, my G.
Hold him down, T Money.
Yeah. Let me read this money, Howie. Shout out Mike Platt for that super chat. Say, would people say the team going with because they have a good feeling, they normally lose? No, he say no fact to believe y'all gonna win. Mike, you talk a lot of shit, dog.
Damn, Mike a funny dude, man.
Listen.
Yeah, Mike don't cut no goddamn slack. Shout out Mike Platt.
Man, Mike funny.
He be holding it on. That's good now.
Truth be told, you want my honest opinion. Truth be told, we need to trade Burns and Horn to the fucking Chicago Panthers, get those first rounds back, and fucking keep it moving.
Listen, man. My thought is, man, we keep them guys. We go into the draft and we work. We work real good in the draft. That's all, man.
What do you keep them for, though? What do you keep them for?
Why? Because we keep doing the same thing every year. We tear the team down and we don't get no better. I don't give a damn what first round pick we got. We don't get no better.
So
we got to build off of something, man. Come on now. Go get what we need. We got 6, 7 picks. How many picks we got? We got 6. We got 6 picks.
Howard, if you ask that goddamn question again.
Hold on. Howard. What? Name a full season JC Horn played, bro.
He hasn't.
Name a season he's played half a fucking season.
Right. Exactly. I get what you're saying, but his time ain't up. His time ain't up yet. We can give him up until his time. You know what I'm saying? And then if we want to make a decision from there, we could do it. But listen. The same way y'all want us to be patient with Bryce, be patient with the other players too.
Howard, bro.
That's a fact, Howard. That's a fact, Howie. Hey, fellas. We about to run up out this bitch. We will be back for a part 2 tonight. Make no mistake about that. We talking Bryce Young starting week 4 again. Make sure y'all pull up. Step on the like button on the way out, goddammit. If you new over here, make sure you subscribe. Shout out everybody that showed love in the chat, baby, in the super chat and the cash chat. Shout out everybody that locked into the watch party. We lit this. We lit Sunday when Bryce. We gonna break this game down together. Shout out everybody pulling up. Shout out my guy Andrew, Kitwan, Howie, Nick Short. Shout out everybody in the chat, baby. Hey, we back tonight, fellas. Don't worry about it. Shout out M7. Hey, fellas, we gone, man. One love. I'll see y'all later on this
All right,
evening.
Nick. All right, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One love, y'all. One love.